Oh my gosh, guys, I am finally filming my wedding makeup. So I got married June 9th of this year, 2019. And I've been sitting for we just celebrated our 3-month wedding anniversary as I film this. And I've been telling you guys for 3 months I'm gonna film my wedding makeup. And I just a lot happened in the last 3 months that took me until this minute in time to sit down and get it filmed for you guys. And I have kept my wedding makeup in this bin for a full 3 months so I wouldn't forget exactly what I used. But I'm ready to move this back into my collection. And yeah, so I'm gonna walk you through how I did my makeup, the products I used. I'm gonna include photos from our wedding, both of people, like family coming into town, photos of me actually doing my makeup. I'm gonna insert videos of, I guess like the day and like parts of our wedding. So yeah, this might be a pretty long video, just because of the things I'll be inserting. So grab a snack, have fun, and let's just talk Abby and Jared's wedding day. Alright, so I zoomed you guys in. Let's just go ahead and start with primer. So for primer, I use the Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I just think this is a solid product and I really enjoy using it. Alright, so where did it all begin? So Jared and I got engaged in December, and we were vlogging for Vlogmas, so that is up on my channel. And then from December until May, we're just kind of really going back and forth about what we wanted to do for our wedding. When we originally met and, you know, got to the point where we were talking about marriage, we always said we would do something like kind of like eloping style. But, you know, when you get engaged, you kind of feel this pressure to do more than that. And we were kind of just really stressing out, having some low-key arguments about it, because then I would be like, maybe we could do this, and maybe we could do this. And he'd be like, I thought we were eloping. I'm like, what is this? And so it kind of went back and forth like this for that whole 6 months. And then I thought I wanted to quit my job to pursue my fitness business full-time, and I would need like insurance and benefits and all that. And so I was like, well, what if I quit? We get married, and we'll get married the way we want to get married, but it's just going to make it happen faster, and it's going to make it happen the way we want it. And then I'll be on insurance, and we'll be married, and everything will be fine. And Jared's like, okay. Alright, foundation, I ended up mixing 2. I think I finished actually the one that I used. I used the Laure Mercier Flawless Fusion. And since this is a matte one, I like to mix a glowy one in. So let's just go ahead and mix the Loreal Pro Glow. I ended up using a Mary Kay illuminating one, but we'll mix these two together. So it was literally 2 weeks out because I wanted time for us to be married, time to switch the insurance over and all that, so there wouldn't be like a lapse in coverage. And so we started texting our friends. So if we got married in 2 weeks, would you be able to come? And they're like, duh, like we were texting friends and family. And okay, I have it mixed on my hands. So they're like, yes. And then I have a friend who's a photographer and a friend who is an officiant. And I asked them, like, would you be able to do it on this date if we decided to do it? And they're like, yes, we will. We're free. We'll reserve the day. Just, you know, let us know. So we kind of bounced back and forth a little bit. And finally, for like a couple of days, and then we're like, okay, yeah, let's do it. let's make it happen. And so we then sent out a text. We invited 10 people, and they all brought a +1. So we sent a text out to them. This is where it's at. This is, you know, there's no dress code. Come, bring a +1, and then don't buy us a gift, but pay for your dinner. And since we live in a city, we're like, we're gonna get married at this building, and then we're gonna walk over to the restaurant. So just pay for your own dinner, and don't buy us a gift. So they're like, done. So we had our photographer, we had our officiant, we had the guests. So then we just needed to get my dress, which I got from Lulu's. Jared got his suit from JCPenney's. We had to get flowers. I ordered them from a local flower shop. And we had the photographer, officiant. So that really just left things like the marriage license and getting the house together for guests to come, and just shopping for food and that kind of thing. And y'all, I make things happen around here. I don't know if you've noticed, but I can make things happen. So within like a week, everything was planned, and we had a week of straight chilling. So week 1, got stuff done. Week 2, y'all, we were just like kicking back in our little blow-up pool, drinking margaritas. Ain't no thing. And so it was just like, this is happening. Like, let's process this and enjoy the moment and not be stressed by it. Like, this is happening. For concealer, I use the Loreal Infallible Full Wear and the e.l.f. Camo Concelear. So I use the darker one under my eyes, and then I use this one in the center of my face and my pores. Okay, so then that's pretty much like the planning and the behind the scenes of everything that happened. So that weekend, at the end of that week, family, so my brother came into town, my best friend Chelsea with a Y flew in, then my friend Danny came and stayed with us with her family, and it was then cute. Yeah, so that's who stayed with us. So we had a full house, and then everyone else just drove down for the day. And it was so much fun. So everyone got here, it was Saturday. And y'all, I have a small house, but we're all like, you know, you attract your tribe. So whoever you hang around is like a pretty good representation of you and your personality. And my friends are just as like lively and obnoxious as I am. So even though not everyone had really met each other prior to that, we all were like this little like sorority and fraternity house. It was so much fun, and it just kind of worked out. It was an even number of guys versus girls. And so Saturday night everyone came, and the guys immediately were like in the basement, I don't know, drinking, playing video games, just talking like whatever guys do. Then they were like, I don't even know. We were like tuning them out. And the girls are upstairs like drinking wine, having a dance party. It was so much fun. I think so this is the crew, guys. Ooh. So the crew is here. Everyone's here. Looking good.
A bunch of ladder 30-year-old.
Ladder 30-year-olds? Wait a second.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
30-somethings, I guess.
30-somethings.
Overweight men. It's a glandular problem.
It's supposed to the best part of our wedding was like just that quality of time we got to spend with everyone. Because you know, with weddings, like especially bigger weddings, you just don't have time. Like you're just so like overwhelmed and so much is happening. And I think the best part of our wedding is we had so much quality time with people that like I just like felt, I don't know, I just felt like full and my heart was full, and it was really good time. Obviously I was more fair during this time, but we'll warm everything up. Okay, I'm gonna sit under my eyes with Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Volume 4, and I'm gonna use Diffused, which is this color right here, and we will set underneath my eyes with it. So the guys were doing their thing, and then the girls, we were drinking wine, having dance parties, laughing. We now have a pizza cutter inside joke, because we were making frozen pizza. Because y'all, I keep it real over here. Like, I'm not balling on some, like, wait, I am balling on a budget. I'm not like wild now, you know? So I'm like, I got 10 people in my house, you're getting frozen pizza. Anyways, so we were about to cut, or I was about to cut the pizza, and we were talking about like coworkers and just being angry, and I got the pizza cutter and started spinning it. I'm like, do you need me to pizza cut them? It was just so much fun. And I didn't do like a bridal shower or like a bachelorette party or anything like that. So we had planned to just walk down the street. There was a little bar, and the girls went down there and had a couple of drinks, and the bartender was really cool. He let us stay there longer than they were open, and so we just sat there for like an hour or so, just like talking and laughing, and it was such a good time. Like, I'm so glad that like I just have that memory. And alright, bronzer, we are going on with the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and this is the one that has some sparkle to it, or shimmer to it. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques multitask brush. Yeah, so it was pretty low-key after that point. We came back and we just talked for a while, and then we all went to bed. And the wedding was on Sunday at 2, and it was just right down the street, and we were meeting the photographer, our friend Christina, at, oh man, like 1 or something like that. Anyways, so the next morning we wake up, and we had slept in the basement, and there's not very good sound down there, so you can like hear every footstep and everything. So Jared didn't sleep very well, so he was grumpy, and so he was sleeping while we were all getting ready. Guys, he didn't sleep well, so he's a little grumpy bump right now. Grumpy bump. I don't know what that means, but he's grumpy.
Grumples.
Grumples
still sleep.
Hi, baby. Wedding day.
The hell are you people doing in my house?
Oh, we can go and take our gifts with us.
What? Brought gifts?
Guys, it got real here for a minute. My brother was laughing a lot, and Jared told him to stop laughing because he was so tired. I missed it all because I was in the shower. I heard you told Trevor to stop laughing.
You know, I think that was just a rumor.
A rumor around the house.
It's like awake Jared can't control what sleeping Jared does.
That's right. Ready. So all the girls got ready together. I did my own makeup, obviously, and I did it exactly how I'm doing it now for you guys. And then my friend Chelsea went ahead and curled my hair for me, and she did a good job. She was like, I impressed myself on that one. So my hair and makeup, yeah, we're just done here at home by myself and my friend. And then my dress, it was a beautiful dress that I didn't pay a lot for, so I didn't have to do like alterations or anything like that. And it fit really, really nicely. And then the veil that I'm wearing, I got it off Amazon. I wanted like that whole boho, hippie, that kind of thing. that was the vibe I was going for, and I just loved how it turned out. So Jared and I did see each other beforehand because, you know, we lived together and we didn't want to like do separate hotel rooms or anything like that. And then we drove together to get our photos done and all that. But it was so crazy because it had rained all day, and we're in the wedding. We were just gonna stand outside in front of a city county building. Well, not city county building, it was one of the historical buildings downtown, and it rained all day. So we're like freaking out, and you know, Christina's freaking out because like she's worried that we won't get the photos because, you know, active rain and a camera is not good. So then she's thinking about like other places, and I really had it in my mind where I wanted to get married, and I'm like, we're just gonna have to hope it stops raining because I don't want to change my mind. I don't want to change the plan. I want it all to be as it is. So this is Makeup Revolution Contour Palette. So we're gonna go in with this, this contour color right here. And I'm just gonna use the same brush but chisel my cheeks out. So then Chelsea bought a bunch of umbrellas off Amazon, and so everyone was here getting ready when we left for photos. So she just was here for the delivery of the umbrella. So we did have like a backup plan in that regard. We're doing hair and makeup, y'all. Hair and makeup. It's raining. We're just gonna push through it. Just gonna push through. We'll be wet dogs or it will clear up. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen.
That's the magic of it.
Yeah. But as Danny said, we will get wet for you. And I tell you what, the moment we got there to take pictures, it stopped raining. I swear to you, which, you know, that's like ideal photo situation right there, is whenever it's like overcast and all that. So it literally stopped raining from that point all the way until we were walking to the restaurant, and as soon as we started walking to the restaurant, it started to rain. I was like, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go over that with the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. This is a translucent setting powder, and just set kind of over my face and blend out where we just did all the bronzer and contour. So we took all the photos. I'll go ahead and put some on the screen. Absolutely loved how they turned out. Christina did such a good job. I just love the way that she takes the photos, but also like how she edits them and all that. She's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm glad that we have so many photos to look back on our special day. I still need to like get them printed. I need to work through that part. But they all just turned out gorgeous, and I just can't believe it like all came together. So then once we were done taking all of our pictures, we went around the building to where we were getting married, and everyone was showing up, and it was so funny. Like Christina was laughing at me because she's like, most brides would be like, oh, I need to make a grand debut, and I'm over there like, hey girl, welcome to my wedding. So we were basically at the top of the stairs still getting photos done as people were showing up, and then we got some pictures with our officiant and just kind of went over anything else that we needed to discuss at that point. And yeah, then it was like we got pictures with everyone and we got to spend some time with them before we actually started, and everyone was there by 2. I think 2 is when it started, but everyone was there on time. We started on time. There was literally no drama. Nothing, no drama. The rain was the only thing causing us some drama, and it got its act together. So there was no drama at any point, which was really nice. And then as I walked up the center of the stairs, like I was obviously at the bottom, I was like, guys, we don't have like a DJ or anything, so if you guys could just, I don't know, like hum the da 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 da. So they did. So that's when I walked up the stairs to. Oh my gosh, absolutely love it. And for highlight, I did a couple, but first Laure Mercier Highlight 01 is what we're gonna start with. Then Ugh, guys. I've never really been one to cry at weddings or anything like that, but we basically, our officiant Stevi had like, you could choose like what vibe you wanted for the wedding and then add in your subtle touches and that kind of thing. So we knew what was going to be said at the wedding or during the ceremony, but we like wanted to like say a couple words to each other as well. And y'all, I'm gonna insert the clip, but you might want to pause this and go get a tissue. Okay. While you're doing that, I'm gonna be putting on Becca's Pearl, which looks like this, for a pop. So yeah, go get your tissues. I'll be right here highlighting. I just want to say thank you everyone for being here. You guys have seen me in my highest and lows. Now I have you forever. I'll always be there. Oh my soul, and I'm glad I found you.
Same. Thank you. Can we get started?
You can.
I'm just so happy. Thank you.
You have another one?
It is now my honor and delight to declare you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
Woo! Y'all. Are you still crying? I can't watch it. I'll cry. I mean, while I'm editing it, obviously I have to be watching it, but like, everyone was crying after that point. Like, I'm gonna start crying right now. I swear, since I got engaged and married, like, I'm already like tearing up. I now cry when I see other people, like their wedding or their proposal, and I'm just like, who am I? Like, I've never been that person that's just like, what happy about you? Yeah, so that was our ceremony, and then we walked down the stairs. We actually walked down twice. Once was to get a photo of us coming down, and the second time to get a photo from behind. Alright, for blush, we have to do a Tarte blush on a wedding. So this is Exposed Blush by Classic Tarte. So I put this on the apples and then take it back. After that point, once we were all done, people went to the restaurant because it was just like 2 minutes away. We had made reservations, so they were just gonna go get their spots and wait for us because we needed to sign the wedding license. And we ended up stopping in front of this donut shop because they had a table and they let us borrow a pen. So when we were leaving, Stevi had gone back in to return the pen, and she came running out. She's like, they got donuts for you guys. So you guys know how I'm gluten-free, so I couldn't eat any of them. So we made this like faux picture of us like that was our cake, but I didn't eat it because it would have upset my stomach. But that was so sweet. Alright, for eyes, I'm going to go in with the Loreal Mega Pro 3. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit, but not super close. But we're just going to stay along this top row and do the mauve eyeshadows. Basically, I just built it up with the mauves in the upper crease, the deeper ones in the actual crease, and then on the lid, I tapped on Stila's Diamond Dust. So that's what we're going to do now. To prime the eyes, we're going to do MAC Painterly Paint Pot. There it is. But one photo I'm going to put on the screen is really cool. So we got married. This picture's taken in between where we stood to get married. You could see where we got engaged. And so this photo is us standing in between where we got engaged and where we got married. It's not, it's probably one of my favorite photos as far as it having a deeper meaning. Like, it's just, I don't know, it just kind of ties together everything for us. Just kind of like we made it like full circle. So I I love that photo. It's one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, to be honest, but that one was one of my absolute favorites. Alright, we are going to set the eye with pink cream right here. When we went to dinner, it was really low key. Everyone just ordered what we wanted. The place we picked out has it can be affordable or it could be super expensive depending on if you ordered like a side and a burger, or if you ordered like a $50 steak or whatever. There's seafood options, so basically like a picky eater could find something to eat, or someone who really like knows what they like could have found something. So that's why we picked the restaurant. We're gonna go in with, I think, let's do tan first. I think we did tan first, and then we'll start building in those mauve colors. It's so funny because we had 2 tables and a circle table, so we weren't all sitting exactly next to each other. Alright, here's everyone.
Well, I'll be 30 then August.
Chelsea with an A, you guys remember her.
You gotta do
Same. I thought we were okay.
Jared, wedding vlog. Anything you want to tell them?
I'm feeling snatched 100.
Yes, honey.
I picked my $20
Snatched. I love it. But we're at the reception. We're just at a restaurant, getting our eat and drink on. That's right. That's right. But we were all able to have conversations with each other, and we would like move seats to talk with people. Again, just another opportunity of actually getting to spend a lot of time with our loved ones. Oh God. But like my absolute favorite part was just getting to spend time with them. Alright, we're gonna go in now with pecan, and then after pecan we'll move down here into dusty mauve. So funny. My nephew is he's now 14, but he was 13, and it's so funny because, you know, kids will show their excitement a little bit, but it's hard to know what kids are really thinking at that age. And I guess because I went to see my family a month afterwards for our summer trip, and I guess that whole month my 13-year-old nephew was talking about how good that restaurant was and how they need to go back. It's like, I didn't even know like it meant that much to you. That's so cool. But yeah, so we just got to hang out with everyone, super low key. I'm gonna start running this under my eye too. And once we left there, so as far as honeymoon goes, we did a mini moon, so we went only about an hour away to this little, Jared calls it a sleepy town, so it's like shopping, and it's just like wineries and restaurants, super low key, but we absolutely love it. It's kind of like a country town, I don't know, and there's like hills, which I'm in Indiana, so that's not really a thing, and then there were some hiking that we did as well. We go there often because it's only an hour away. Sometimes we'll just do day trips down there, but we wanted to go spend a couple of days there, and we didn't want to spend a lot of money on something. Next, we're gonna go in with a darker, the violet gray, and put that more so in the crease. So that night, we still had people staying with us, and it was fun. We were all just people who were in town for the day, came back over, and we were just talking and reminiscing and spending time together. And later that night, we went shopping. The girls, again, we were still hanging out. We went shopping, and I bought a bunch of leopard print stuff. I'm like, y'all, I just got married. I need this. This is like my gift to myself. So yeah, that was really funny. I'm like, we're getting this. And then that next day, we woke up, family left, friends left, and then we drove down to where we're going to do our honeymoon. And our honeymoon was super relaxed. Our only regret is we should have done longer than 2 nights. If you are trying to do something little, small, like we did, do more than 2 nights. Okay, we're going in with a darker color, this eggplant color right here. Do more than 2 nights. That's like the only thing that I have regrets about from our wedding is I wish I would have just done, I don't know, 3 or 4 nights there. It was just, I don't know, it was really relaxing. We could walk everywhere that we wanted to go. We did a lot of shopping. There's a lot of like home decor that's kind of like farmhouse style there. So we got a lot of that, and it was like, it was good. It was really good. Nothing crazy. We just drank wine, sat in a hot tub, watched TV, spent time together, went shopping. Like, it was, guys, I'm probably like the most, there's like a bug flying around, sorry. I'm like the most low-key person. Like, I'm high energy, duh. But as far as like simple things, I just want super simple things in life, and so that was absolutely perfect. Ideally, we'd like to save up and have like a bigger honeymoon, but as you guys know, we did all of that because I was gonna do the business. But then I posted a video at the time saying, you know what, I'm actually going to stay at my job. I think things are going to get better. But then I found out things were not getting better, and the things that were told to me that would be fixed or improved were actually not going to be improved. So I was not being told the honest truth, and the changes that were being made would have made the reasons that I was unhappy there stay the same. So nothing would have changed. And so I was like back to, okay, like I could go another year of being unhappy and feeling like I'm not living the best version of myself, or I could go back to plan A, which is quit the job, pursue my dreams. And Jared loves that we had worked together. I'm gonna go ahead and put the diamond dust on my lids. Jared has always loved that we work together. And so he has always been supportive of me wanting to quit to pursue fitness full-time and my business and all that. But at the same time, he was kind of sad that we wouldn't be working together, which is totally understandable. But at the same time, he's like, girl, I need you to be happy. So if this is going to make you happy, I want you to do it. And I know you're going to be successful because everything you do, you work hard at, and that just means success is going to come. And so I went ahead and made the decision to quit my job after all. And it was honestly, so that decision was made about 2 months ago at this point, so a month after we got married. And I still struggle with it because we don't have the financial freedom that we had before. So that really makes me question whether I made the right decision. But my level of happiness and how I've already had small success in the first 2 months, sorry, I can't look up, I need this to dry. How I've already had success in the first 2 months of me doing my fitness full time, and success meaning like we're moving forward. Like we're not at the end destination, but we're moving forward. I'm being able to get clients. The things that I'm doing are working out. It's just kind of, I say owning a business is like playing a video game. Like your character can only get so far, and then you need to level up. You need to hire some sort of business mentor or some sort of marketing mentor. This isn't about my business, but that's basically where I'm at, is starting to work with mentors to help me out, because everything I've read about having a successful business is failure is not an option. It's all trial and error and then troubleshooting to get to your next destination. So I know I will be good. I'm such a hard worker. That's why I've always been a good employee. But I feel like in this world, when you are a hard worker, you just get dumped on by people who are not hard workers. Like if you have coworkers who don't do their job, if you do your job, then most bosses are gonna just make you do your coworker's job. And I'm just like, no, like if I'm gonna be working that hard, I might as well be working for myself. So that's where like that whole decision came from. I know like from watching from a YouTube perspective, it probably was like out of nowhere, but this has been like just me finally making a decision to like, live my best life, you know? I need to sharpen this. I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and put on the Lancome black eyeliner. Then I put on L'Oreal Infallible, their nude liner under my eyes. And then this isn't the mascara I wore on the day of my wedding. I think I used Too Faced Better Than Sex, but you know, that was 3 months ago. So this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise that I have on my lashes. I did not wear false lashes on my wedding. I don't wear them. So anyways, brows, I use the IT Brow Power right here. And then I also use the L'Oreal Brow Precise. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. And we're almost done with this. Oh my gosh. I did go ahead and do the, no, it was Laure Mercier Highlight 01. I really wanted to bring back a glow to the tops of my cheeks. And then as far as setting our finishing powders are really important to me. So let's grab out what we used. Alright, so first is the Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot and Banana powder. This is what it looks like. My advice to you guys is live your best life. You know what? In this day and age, we're all basically self-made. I mean, most of us don't, it's not like tradition. Like, we don't have family that's gonna pay our way. Like, we all are trying, we all have goals, we all have things that we're trying to do with our lives. We are gonna take Hourglass Dim. Yep, there you go. This is one of my favorites, as you can see. We just, you know, it's not that day and age where we all have family and people to help, like, to help pay for stuff. Some people have that, and that's great, but I don't think that's the norm anymore. And with us wanting to live life in the way that we want to live life, like, I want to own my own business. We want to have kids. We don't have a lot of family where we live, which means childcare is gonna fall 100% on us. So I want a life where I am happy and I'm doing what I want to do, but I'm flexible to take care of children one day. And we own a house and we want to do improvements to the house. Like, we have car payments. We just didn't want debt from a wedding. It just wasn't important to us. What was important to us was being together, is being married. So not so much the wedding itself. We just wanted a marriage. We just wanted to start our lives and start putting in place all the things we dream about. And since we've done that, the last 3 months have been so good. Like, I'm pursuing my business goals. Jared's happy at work. We're communicating more. We're just growing more together, and it's perfect. Life's not perfect, but we're happy in our life, and that makes it perfect. As far as lips, I use Buxom Dolly, so I just did lip gloss. Okay, and then obviously for setting spray, we use my beloved Urban Decay All-Nighter. So I'm just gonna spray this down and come back for the final za-za-za. Alright guys, this is the final look. I went ahead and put on the headpiece that I wore for my wedding, but it's just so glowy. Little contour, little light blush, lots of glowiness, and the center of my face super bright and open, and I love it. I will turn this light down for you guys just a little bit. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for wanting to see my wedding story and makeup that I use. I appreciate you guys so much here on my channel, and it's like it's just sad that it's over, but I'm glad we had like such a good experience and a good memory, and I'm glad that we can share it with you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!